If you are not able to remember what you have learned for the examination, that means you have not learned in a proper way. See, when we learn before the examination, we rush that to learn all the portion. There lies the right method and the wrong method. That will make you the difference when you sit in the examination. Today we are going to see that what is the right method and what is the wrong method. What is making you to weak and what is making you to not able to remember in the examination. Hi, this is Ravikumar Carter. Welcome to Blinking Minds EduTech. Today we are going to see how a child, how you learn before the examination. Daily basis you will not learn and you are busy with writing the homeworks or doing the project works or doing something else, and when the examination comes and when you open the book you see a lot of portion to learn for the examination. At that time you start building the pressure in your brain, you start building the pain, and you will get some difficulty in learning all the answers before the examination. At that time, what exactly you do is you open the book, you feel like you don't have enough time to learn all the answers. So as soon as you open the book, you start learning the answers. When you start learning the answers, it takes few questions or few answers, you can learn very fast, and few questions it will take a longer time. And finally you finish that lesson or finish the entire portion, and you will go to the examination. And when you sit in the examination, when the question paper comes, after seeing the questions, you feel like you have learned all the answers. But when you are putting pen on the question answer sheet to write the answers, there comes the problem. There you cannot remember the answers, or you will get the confusion, or there you will get frustration that you have learned so many hours and you are not able to get the answers. In the meantime, the exam time will be vanishing faster, and you build more pressure in your brain and in your heart. So what to do? So at that time what you'll do, you'll write whatever you remember, that you'll write, and you finish the examination. This is what is happening with you. If it is happening with you, that means you are learning the wrong method for the examination. When you have not learned on a daily basis, when you have not learned regularly or lesson by lesson, and you suddenly started learning the entire portion for the exam, what you will do is you start byharding, cramming or mugging up. You start cramming the answers. You start learning the sentence by sentence. This is that, this is, and this is that, that is this. So like this you try to mug up the entire answer. See, just remember, to learn, you can by heart and you can remember 1, 2, 3 answers. And you can represent it next day. Again, if you repeat the morning hours, if you are learning that evening, and if you repeat in the morning, then you can go and represent it on a paper. When you do byharding or mugging up, it means 2, 3 answers or maybe 5 answers. But when you are byharding the entire lesson, entire portion for the examination, your brain won't allow you to remember all the answers in a sequence. It will make you to confuse. It will make you to disturb the answers, or you will not able to remember the points. So this is what happens to the majority of the students. So this is what happens to you. Pause this video and think the last examination where you have studied, and think how exactly you have learned and how many hours you have learned, what happened in the examination. How did you write the exam? How many answers you have written the perfect, and how many answers you have not able to write in a proper way? How many points you have missed in the question and answer? Then you will understand what you have done before the examination. So now there is a system. In my previous video I said how to learn and a system so that remember longer and learn easier. All this I said, but today the discussion is about how to learn the entire portion before the examination. Entire portion. Just don't rush to learn the answers in the lesson. Open the lesson, read the lesson and try to understand the concept. What is this concept is about? After reading the entire lesson, go to the questions. What type of questions asked? What type of answers are there for this question? So that once you understand that questions and answers, again read the lesson and understand and write your own answers in your brain. For this question, oh, this is the answer. This is what we need to write the answer. Don't try to byhard or mugging up. Don't cram the answers. It won't help you. You will sit hours and hours after going exam. You feel when you learn that time, you feel that you have learned it. You get some pleasure, but when you sit in the examination, you will get nothing. Here, you feel like you have not learned anything, but you will understand the concept. You will understand what is this topic is about, what is this lesson is about. Then once you read the lesson and understand the questions, understand the topic and answer your own way and remember 2-3 times. That's enough. Don't byhard it. And when it comes to the mathematics, first open the lesson and see what type of formulas used in this lesson, in this chapter. What type of equations and how they are used, where they are used, why they are used. Write it in your own way. So for this, here this is used because of this equation, this step, so that you will understand what to do. So here also what you do regularly, you start practicing on the paper. That won't help you. When you do practice 2 to 3 times, when you do 2-3 times on the paper, then 4th time it will be automatically do. But when you go to the next problem, solving them, then you will forget the first problem. You will get the confusion. You will get the confusion in understanding where to use, how to use, what type of formula you need to use. This is what happens. So instead of that, learn the formula, how it is used, where it is used, why it is used. And after learning this, and try to do the example problems, try to do the main problems and different problems in that chapter, so that it will help you to remember how to do. If suddenly the question is changed or something is changed and the different question is there, when you know how to use the formula, then you can do the mathematics easily, that you can solve the problem easily. So this is what you do it. So instead of byharding for the portion and feeling that you have learned everything and forgetting in the examination, focus on understanding the concept. Understand the concept. Understand the concept of the lesson, understand the topic, understand the questions, understand the answers in your own way. Then you go to the answer, go to the examination, you write in your own words. At least you get 70 to 80% of marks. When you do this, it's a waste of time. You will waste a lot of time by byharding, cramming or mugging up. and you end up without remembering in the examination hall. Okay, so focus, try to understand, try to learn. This is only for before the examination, not daily. Don't use this daily. Okay, this is only before the examination. If you are having a lot of portion, don't waste time here. Just focus this method. This will help you a lot. If it's really helped you, then comment and message in the message section box. Okay, thank you.